see Tony is from Ghana. He's also a good friend of Railways Africa. Tony, some exciting things happening in Ghana, your business particularly.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
So last time we spoke, I talked about the 2 PESA trains that'll be arriving in Ghana.
Yes.
The first one has arrived. I'm sure you've heard about it.
First one had a boops. Yes, I've heard about that too.
We expect the second one to arrive in September.
Yes.
Yes, there was a little accident, with the first one during testing. The good thing is that we expect the insurance company to pay for repair. We're hoping that they'll do that quickly so we can fix the train and hand it back to the state. So September, we expect to hand over both trains, and we think the service should start operating by the end of the year in Ghana.
Right.
Yeah.
So that service, the line that the trains are going to be on, which line is that?
So it's really the Tema to Mpakadan line. It doesn't have a name like the Eastern or the Western line, but it's a Tema Mpakadan line. It starts from the port of Tema and it goes all the way into 100 kilometers inland, and it connects to the Volta Lake. So the idea is that you're going to move container traffic from the port of Tema onto the Volta Lake and then further on. So we think it's commercially viable. You'd need to build a port where the line terminates, and I think the government plans to do that. So hopefully next year. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So the rolling stock that you brought in, they are diesel because obviously the line is not electrified.
Yes.
What are you going to do in terms of moving freight?
So, a subsidiary of the company that I own, V.A.O.B, is looking to launch a freight business.
Yes.
We've been talking to partners like Vecturis, like SAFLog, to find technical partners that would support us. We've established fuel as a potential freight product on that line.
Yes.
There's some bananas, and then there's some cement as well. So we think there's enough business on the line, and we plan to invest in rolling stock, locomotives and wagons to start that freight business in the next 12 months.
Okay. Ghana Rail in general, what's happening?
Good question. I think we're in Joburg, so we can all talk about Thello DB, the Western Line.
Yes.
I think we're all waiting for Thello to bring the 2 billion and complete the Western Line so we can start actually operating on that Western Line. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. We hope that it does. Other than that, I don't think there's a lot happening at the moment, to be fair, because of Ghana's economic issues. I suspect that 2026, 27, we'll probably see some more construction of rail in Ghana. But for now, I suspect it's going to be the Tema Mpakadan line being the only standard gauge in the country.
Right.
Yeah.
And then any other kind of rail-related investments and infrastructure you're looking at or curious at?
So, look, it's clear to us that Eastern Africa, Southern Africa is really where most of the action is happening now. So we are exploring doing business in Uganda, in Tanzania, where we're looking to either lease rolling stock to the state operators or to sell rolling stock into the state operators. We think East Southern Africa is where the action is, so we're trying to be part of that.
Fantastic. And then I look forward to seeing you in August.
So we're going to come with our partner PESA. I think PESA is working on designing a meter gauge locomotive and a diesel multiple unit for the region. So we'll be happy to show people videos of that.
Fantastic. Well, I'll see you soon.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me. All right.